Hey, listen to this. 100 years ago, 5 boys joined Boy Scout Troop 6 at 2nd Presbyterian Church here in Knoxville.
Well, the troop is still active today and still affiliated with that same church, the longest continuously chartered troop in East Tennessee, and an anniversary celebration now scheduled for this Sunday. New here at 6, WATE 6 on Your Side reporter Don Dare explains why the troop is really stronger than ever.
Color guards, forward march.
The tradition continues for Troop 6 of Knoxville, a century of serving young men by the same sponsor without interruption.
Salute, pledge.
Their meetings at 2nd Presbyterian have opened this way for 100 years. On this night, Senior Patrol Leader Pete Coleman leads them in the Scout Oath and Scout Law.
Your dad was a charter member of Troop 6?
Yes, January 1915.
Look at their faces.
It's amazing, isn't it?
John Kuykendall's father, a scout, and grandfather, an adult leader, were with Troop 6 at the very beginning.
This is what, telegrams?
Telegrams.
95 years ago, his father and grandfather put together this priceless scrapbook, a time capsule from 1920, when boys from Troop 6, their leaders, and 300 other scouts from across the country went to London, England for the first International Boy Scout Jamboree. John, a renowned local artist, says it's the troop's rich tradition of adventure and adult leaders that has kept it together all these years.
It's the heritage and the history, and so it's been around 100 years. And there's a lot of the old things that we still do. I think we do more camping and hiking probably than just about any troop.
The troop today continues non-stop, offering a wide variety of high-adventure experiences, leaving lasting memories and helping develop character and leadership. Andrew Kuntz has been with the troop nearly 3 years.
Well, I mean, you have opportunities to lead the patrol, like Pete right there, he runs the whole thing. Like, he runs the whole troop. It's more about the kids running it than the adults.
I agreed to take over the troop and try to build it up.
Sam Beall was 25 years old in 1944, a Manhattan Project engineer in Oak Ridge, when he took over as Scoutmaster of Troop 6.
So we had a good crowd there.
He still remembers the names of boys that he led for 8 years.
David Cox, Cliff Pettit Jr., and you try to teach them things that you've learned that they wouldn't learn otherwise.
At 96, he is Troop 6's oldest living Scoutmaster.
I'll tell you, it takes some effort and a lot of time, but it's worth it.
Okay, this is Scout Sunday.
Al McCrory, the troop's present Scoutmaster, thanks 2nd Presbyterian for 100 years of continued sponsorship.
It wouldn't happen without them, their support.
While the faces of boys from Troop 6 100 years ago aren't much different than we see today, the uniforms have changed. The values, however, duty to God, honesty, respect of others, and citizenship remain the same. The rich tradition that John Kuykendall's father and grandfather started in 1915 continues for Troop 6 into 2015, as it begins its second century of helping boys become responsible men. Don Dare, WATE 6 on Your Side.
Thank you, Don. Don, a longtime scout and a leader as well. And Sunday at noon is the 100th anniversary celebration for Troop 6 at 2nd Presbyterian Church on Kingston Pike. At that time, some of the troop's memorabilia will be turned over to the East Tennessee Historical Society for preservation. So, wonderful milestone for that troop.
Congratulations to them.
Yes, and for all you do.